Hello and welcome to my channel, All Things Crochet, where I talk about everything that is yarn and crochet related. And today, I'll be showing you different ways you can crochet the magic ring and which one I would recommend for beginners and which one I prefer to use and use the most often. So, the first way, this is the one that I use the most. So you wrap it around 3 times. It'll look like that on this side, like this on this side. You're going to put your hook in these two loops right here. You're gonna take this third loop, pull it through. You're gonna yarn over, pull through, and chain 1. And then you do how many single crochet, double crochet, half double crochet, triple crochet, whatever stitch you're using, how many of those you're gonna use and put it in the magic ring. Okay, I'm just gonna be crocheting 3 single crochet, but you're gonna pull this, and whichever loop is is starting to close in, you're gonna pull that loop out and you're gonna have this big loop right here. Then you're gonna just pull this as tight as you possibly can, and then you keep going in the row. That's the method I normally use. Another way to do it is like this. Then you're gonna, it's basically the same thing, except you have 2 loops. You pull the second loop through. You're gonna chain. I normally chain 2, because whenever I've chained 1, it's always come undone. And then you do, except with this one, you have to pull the yarn end with the magic ring like this. That way, when you've crocheted how many stitches you need, it should close. Yeah, this one I don't really use that often because it never works for me. Because either my yarn split and it won't pull through, or I have to keep pulling as hard as I can for a while trying to get it closed. And sometimes I have broken, or I had pulled off the yarn tail by accident whenever I've done that because I'm pulling so hard. So I don't normally use that one. I prefer the one where you wrap it around 3 times, just because it's easier for me to do that and not have to pull really hard or have to redo the magic ring a lot of times. So the other way is you chain 2, but instead of doing the regular slip knot, you put your yarn over your hook like that. You're gonna twist your yarn, and then you're gonna chain 1 and 2. Then you go into the first one, and just like with the one where you wrapped around your fingers twice and did the loop, you go in, you pull the yarn strand through after putting the tail on your hook, and you're gonna just single crochet or whatever stitch you're doing all around until you have the amount needed, and then you just pull, and it's a closed and that's how you close the magic circle. This is the one I used until I learned how to do the one where you wrap around 3 times, because it was easier for me to do that instead of trying to do the magic circle where you wrapped around 2 times, because I always had to keep taking it out, so it was easier for me to do that. Another way you do it using the chains is you do the same thing for a slip knot, but you chain 4 this time. And then you go into the first one and you make sure you have the this little strand in with it. You just slip stitch into that first chain, and then you'll have a little circle in there, and make sure you keep the yarn tail in with it. You're gonna single crochet or whatever stitch you're using until you have the amount you need, and then you pull. It's the magic ring has never closed fully whenever I've done this, and I've had to always sew on my yarn tail to keep the magic ring secure. So I personally do not like to use this method, but it will look like that in the end. The ones that I've used are the chain 2 and create circle like that, and the yarn over 3 times. And like I said, the ones that I recommend for beginners are the ones where you chain. And if you understand how to do the one where you yarn over, the one I'd recommend is the yarn over 3 times, because that one works a lot better whenever I have used it. But the ones where you chain are definitely a lot easier for those who are just beginning to do amigurumi or hats or maybe granny circle or I don't know, whatever other things that you need to use the magic ring for. Those are just a lot easier, and for you yarn over 3 times is also pretty good for beginners, but it can also be a little complicated with the part that you have to pull the string out a couple times. That's the only part that might be a little complicated when you're first beginning. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, feel free to tell me in the comment section down below. And if you have any recommendations for future videos, feel free to tell me in the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed this video, feel free to click the like button. And if you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more like it, feel free to click the subscribe button and make sure you click the notification bell. That way you won't miss any of my future videos. Happy crocheting. Bye.